Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Heaney.
Hi guys, how's it going? Is it going pretty good? All right. Hi, my name is Ron. Most people call me Ron, and if you don't, you probably work at the rec center and call me Fatty McFat when I walk away. It's the worst thing. I know I'm probably not going to do very well because I haven't done stand-up in about 3 years, but if you boo me, just know I'm not afraid of your boos. I'm only afraid of words that start in B, have 2 O's in them, and don't end in another B. It's a boob joke. So I found out that I'm not very good at life because I know. I wish I had like a reset button or like a time machine or someone that told me in high school that this wasn't going to matter at all. So get on. If you're late to class, it's okay. But I have found out that I'm only good at 3 things: sweating, disappointing people, and never finishing what I think everyone has a baseline. Everyone has a baseline of moist. Like, I walk around and I am consistently wet. But not wet like that. Stop it. I'm wet like, oh God, okay. If is this okay? Yeah, I'm not squeaking. All right. Cool. But there's some things that need to be moist. Like cake, moist. Super. Lips, moist. Or like what's the other thing I wrote down here? Fish. Fish need to be moist. Obviously, they need to breathe. But if there are some things that if they are moist, this is not good. Those be cats. If you have a cat and your cat is wet, if your underwear is wet, you're walking around with swamp butt because they won't allow me to say ass. So, and I'm just saying, I think if moist is a thing, we got to start treating it. Miss, your baby's moist. Thanks. We need to put her down. Okay, she's moist. I don't think anyone told Bigfoot that the game of hide and go seek is over. That was a one-off. I hate the fact that Santa can break into any house on Earth and be paid in cookies to do it. I love cookies. You have no idea. I really think that the Elephant Man, I'm hoping that he had a good memory. Think about that. Think about that real quick. There's a lot of things that I don't like in my life, and one of them just happens to be Jell-O. Because when I was 7, I touched Jell-O for the first time, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. Is this solid or a liquid? Someone tell me. Science, save me. Oh, God. And then when I was older and I was like in my awkward teenage years and I was starting to become moist, I realized that Jell-O is kind of like that whiny teenager. Like, it won't pick between anything. Jell-O, oh, pick a state. Oh, my God, you're like a whiny teenager. Go clean your room. Yes, your mom loves you. I don't care if you spend 2 hours on Facebook. God, she's not coming back. Yeah, that was my teenage years. I can't stand fat people. I know I'm a fat person. It's just that every single time I go to a sporting event, they just whine and complain and they got scooters and they can't fit in the seats and you're just like, God, get on a plane and go to like South Africa. I don't even know what that means. I'm a college student and probably most of you are, so I'm actually really mad at Little John. Because I'm going to be paying back student loans for probably the rest of my life, and there is a man out there who uses 3 words in the English language: what, okay, and yeah, and is making $7 million a year. So I've decided I'm going to use the 3 words for the rest of my life: door, spoon, and tuba. I'm going to be making $7 million a year. Hey, Ron, what do you want for lunch? Tuba! What do you want to eat it with? Door! I was supposed to be spoon. Yeah, I tricked you guys. He also had that. Do you guys remember crunk? Oh, God. Crunk is the most versatile word in the human language. Hey, dude, you want to go to the grocery store? Crunk! Was that a noun or a verb? I don't even know. Also, like, you could apply it to everyday objects, like cereal. Dude, you want some Captain Crunch? Crunketize me, Captain. I'm done. I'm sorry. All right, so I think the best way to clear a room is to yell fire. And the best way to make everyone come back into the room is yell, "We have s'mores." Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of break right here. I'm just going to say thank you, WPTV, for having me up here, because I know that they're probably not going to air this because there were certain things that they said I couldn't say. One of them was products, official products, merchandise products. Some of them are a little bit more famous than others, like Nokia. Take the apple, it clearly doesn't love me anymore. How many of you guys have ever seen The Avengers or Captain America? All right, that's good. How many of you have ever noticed that Captain America is a virgin? Captain America is a virgin. I don't know what I would be more scared of, the alien invasion coming down from the skies or the fact that a virgin just saved me. I'd be riding in his arms, like, whisking me away from the Chitauri, and he'd be like, "You have no idea how it feels, do you?" I don't know. It just scares me. Virgins scares me. That's why I don't like babies. What did the goat farmer tell his wife when he was getting divorced? "You can keep the kids." I think if Atlantis is real, the people that are going to be most pissed off are going to be Australians. Who really comes from down under? I don't know. I'm just going to say 2 words right now, and I just want you to reflect on them real quick, because there's not going to be a punchline or anything. Chia Hitler. Moving on. So how many of you here experienced Hurricane Sandy? Don't cheer. Thank you. I think whether you want to admit it or not, Hurricane Sandy was the best week of your life, except if your house floated away. Because think about it. All your food was fresh because you had to make it fresh. You got to sleep in the backyard, and you had to guard all of your belongings. Thank you, Hurricane Sandy, for teaching me the values and wonders of outdoors. No, really, that massive destruction was really bad. So, the last bit that I'm going to do for you guys tonight is going to be how I lost my virginity. So it's actually a story I hope that it's funny and they put on air, because it's not very good. So what happened was, I was at my girlfriend's house, and then all of a sudden, it's a very good start. And then all of a sudden, we started making out, and then she got up and she gave me a lap dance, and I was like, "Yeah, this is like that movie G.I. Jane." And then she got off me, and I gave her my attempt at a lap dance. And then we went upstairs, where all the glory happened. We took off all of our clothes, and I just thought, oh my God. All right. We hop on the bed, and as I'm about to penetrate, I'm finally in. And the only thing I can think, and I really hope I didn't say it out loud, because honestly I can't remember, was, "This is awesome!" And then I went to go for the high five, but no one was there, so it was like, oh no. So then 20 seconds later, I'm finished. And then all of a sudden, I hear a knock at the door. What I didn't tell you is the person in the next room was her grandfather. He only spoke Polish. And so I hear this knock, and I was like, oh God. Oh no. I'm dead. I just had whoopee, but I'm dead. So I throw on my underwear, I run into the bathroom, I'm like, oh God, no, this is the end. So her grandfather comes into the room, and he only speaks Polish, and I don't speak a word of Polish, even though I am Polish. So to me, this is how the conversation went. Kryszczyki, pierogis, kielbasa. No, pierogis, kryszczyki, kielbasa. No, pierogis. Pierogis, kryszczyki. But he left. I was out of the clear, or I was out of the thick, the dust, whatever. I got away. So I go home, and it's the next morning. I wake up, and my eyes are closed. And it's that feeling when you wake up and you don't want to open your eyes because you're like, I want to stay asleep. 5 seconds later, open my eyes. This is my first time waking up after whoopee. I run down the hallway, get in the shower. This is my first time doing a shower after whoopee. I'm turning and there's no camera there. I am physically moving my head. I go downstairs. This is my first bowl of cereal after whoopee. And my dad was like, "What did you just say?" But I hope everyone has that moment of just pure elation after the first time that you make whoopee, because I feel like it would be the woman who like finally got her nails done after 4 months, and she's walking down the street like, "Yeah, I just got my nails done. What you want to do? I just had whoopee." Thank you very much. That was all I got, so thank you guys.